What is going on, guys? DBG here, and it is the 9th of the month, which means that we're 7 months into MyTEAM, and we're going to talk today about the truth of NBA 2k23 MyTEAM, lads. We're going to talk about the truth of this game mode, and it's bleak. It is bleak because no other way to describe it. It is 100% on the people that have made this game. And I'm not talking about individual people. I'm not talking about individual decisions. I'm talking about a collective. I'm talking about poor planning. I'm talking about unplayable gameplay caused by developers who think they're patching the cheese, but in reality are creating the cheese because they're patching stuff to people. Like, everyone's being like, oh, they needed to patch these, like, demigod point guards on the park. I'm like, those demigod point guards, yeah, they are incredibly annoying on the park. I get it. But in actual 5v5 games, point guards are not a threat. When the game gets broken is when 6'10 guys can do everything. And the problem is, 6'10 guys, or not even 6'10 guys, the Giants don't even need to do anything. Like, Simbular is not terrible with 30 speed. Boban with 25 speed is not terrible. Taco with 40 speed. I run Amethyst Taco. On my main account, I have a million MT squad. Or not a million MT squad. I have a million MT. There or thereabouts. I have so many good cards. I run Taco Amethyst over Kevin Garnett Galaxy Opal because they patched everything they patched every other way of scoring other than playing in the post. And the top skilled guys, sure, they can use your Ricky. They can use a Ricky Davis. They can use a Tim Thomas and be good. But for those of us that aren't in that 1% of players, and I mean that 1%, I'm a 75 to 80% win rate player. In other years, I've been, when I cared, 90 to 95. This year, I've dropped probably 20%. Maybe if I played right now, I'd probably be like 65 to 75. Maybe because I have not booted up a game of this in over a week. It is a miserable game experience. It is miserable. And that is the only word I can use to describe MyTEAM as a game mode. And I'm saying that because everyone who plays this game consistently hates it. And I will say this right now, for all of you guys watching this, if you do have fun, go for it. If you have fun doing specific things, go for it. Like, I know there are a lot of people that like really enjoy playing TT offline, or really enjoy certain aspects of the game. If you really like a certain aspect of the game, go for it. But because you like but the people that like certain aspects of the game, defending the game as a whole, when the game as a whole is a piece of crap, you might really enjoy this specific thing and get a lot of fun out of the game. Cool. I have so much respect for that. But so many people that enjoy an aspect of the game are saying, oh, this game's good, I have fun doing X. Okay, if X is the only thing you have fun doing, then the game's a piece of shit. Simple as. Like, if you only have fun doing one thing in a game, the game's a piece of crap. It is what it is. So, that is the gameplay. Unplayable. Rewards. Bad. It's gotten bad. It's getting really bad for rewards. It is actually getting really bad. And I hate, like, I'm not even getting angry anymore at these videos. I'm literally on vacation. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm talking into a camera for an hour before going to bed. That's basically it. I'm going to talk into a camera for an hour. I'm going to pack. I'm going to move to a different area of the Philippines tomorrow. I'm going to then talk into a camera for another 40 minutes. Or talk into a microphone. Do some tier lists tomorrow. Talk into a microphone for the next few days, and I have my Xbox with me. I may not play this game until I get home. I'm probably Friday. I think I'll play it on Friday. If I can find the game on Asia servers, I'll play it on Friday. But like, it's the only time I even might play this game for 2 weeks. Like, I might go 2.5 weeks without playing this game, and I don't miss any of it because it's just like, everyone going mad, being like, oh, why are you tweeting on vacation? It's like 11 p.m. Nothing else is happening. 2K release content, and I just tweet out something and mostly just put a picture of where I am at the time. I could not give a damn. But at the end of the day, call a piece of shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, it is my job, unfortunately, right now to talk about this game mode, and this game mode sucks. And this is the worst of these truth videos, is that it's just gone. Like, the only thing people are interested in, as far as, look, when people are interested in parts of the game, they're going to be, or when people are interested in the game, they're going to be interested in watching the game. When they're interested in certain parts of the game, they're going to be wanting to watch certain parts of the game. The only person, streamer, or the only person on YouTube that is doing as well as last year is doing it by lying in every video. They're a MyTEAM version of the GTA and Fortnite clickbaiters of 2019. Like, that is the only thing that's getting views on MyTEAM right now. Unless you go into Lispy Jimmy, unless you're like going to become MyTEAM Lispy Jimmy, it's over. No one gives a damn about this game. No one gives a damn about what cards are good. No one gives a damn about watching anyone play this game. The only, again, and Henry's an exception. We want to bring up Henry. People watch Henry for Henry. That man could literally open a box. That man could do a room tour and get 100,000 views. Like, he's different. We're all like, and again, this isn't the whole boohoo for the content creators. Like, I've accepted it, man. I have accepted it. I didn't upload yesterday. Took one day off, small steps at a time to get out of this. I'm watching the likes of IJ, Josh, and stuff, boom, and I'm like, fair play to them. Congrats. They took the risk. They had the balls to do it, and I'm left behind. But it's my own decisions. It is what it is. I just fecked up with my decisions. But yeah. So, far as rewards go, the only good rewards again this season are trapped behind RNG, other than unlimited. And if you guys don't know about unlimited points to get 6,000 points, I've seen somebody go 33-0 for 6,000 points. And you might be like, oh, 33 games isn't too much for the MyTEAM Unlimited reward. Lads, that means that to get the 23,000 points, you win like 120. You could go like 130-0 and still not get it. That's crazy stuff. Because in season one, if you went 20-10, you would easily clear 6,000. If you went 19-13, or so if you went like 17-13, and you were close and won a few blowout games, you could probably get Sean. You just can't. You need to play a lot more. You need to play probably an extra 7 or 8 games based on season 1. Is it the end of the world? No, because Sean Livingston's an actual good reward. And at least it's going to incentivize people to play MyTEAM Unlimited. But like RNG rewards, cool. They are what they are. Steve Smith is great. Malik Sealy's great. But like what? Like they're luck based. I won 200, well over 200 games in the last season. I didn't get any of them. I didn't get Bandman. I didn't get Billy Knight. Didn't get Ferry, didn't get Purvis. What I would do for one of them, I would love one of those guys. All 4 of them play for me. All of them play for me. I would have been happy with literally any of those guys. By 200 games and I got none. Even some, I didn't even get a chance to get them when I hopped on someone else's account because those guys were impossible. I know people played 400 or 500 games to get none of them. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Like, this game is literally the worst parts of has become the worst parts of 2K21 with the worst gameplay we've ever seen. And anyone wants to argue, oh, the gameplay is good, you're just bad at it. Taco and Yao. And no counters. Taco and Yao. And then they decide to release Boban and Simbular and not make them counters because they give them 30 fucking speed. Like, why would you release a Pink Diamond Simbular and give him 30 less speed than Pink Diamond Taco? It doesn't make sense. And make Taco power forward, which means a freaking pace and space coach gives him a +8 speed. A Don Nelson guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, it's just the most frustrating experience ever, man. It is the most frustrating experience ever, and it's for the first time ever. I don't think if I was making content, I'd even boot up 2K. It's a mindless grind. Like, we have to look at single players. I kind of like what they did with Bracket Busters. I like a lot of what they did with Bracket Busters. They ruined it. They literally ruined their best event they've ever had. I even like the whole new domination thing for Pistol Pete. They ruined the best event they ever have by giving us scrub after scrub after scrub for the last week. They just had to go and do it. For the token market, okay. Oh, the token market got updated. What, you can get Muggsy now? You can get an alternate. You can pay 1,000 tokens. You can pay 1,000 tokens for 50-50 chance of getting power clay. Like, at least for these. Oh my god, you're paying 250 tokens for these bombs as well. At least if you didn't do any of the bracket busters, you can pay for it. For the All-Star set, like 125. Like, at least these are in the auction house. So the one good thing is that you can get obviously Russ pretty cheap. But let's just say you wanted Ray Allen and you had a whole bunch of tokens and you never got Ray Allen. I think you can get Ray Allen. Yeah. Like, that's a good thing. Like, that is actually a good thing as far as this goes. You can get Yalen. You can get all of these guys. So, like, this, it is better. It is better. It's still not great. 750 for a fucking centerpiece. And it's just such a step backwards from last year. Like, Season 6 last year. Look, Tuesday we might get equal chance packs for all we know. But, like, we're not even getting playoff. They've already said we're not getting playoff moments. Agenda cards. They said we're getting playoff moments of the week. And moments of the week is a fucking centerpiece or Hall of Fame match. Like, that is what they've done. They've made a mockery of the whole NBA season. Like, I thought things were going to change. This is 7 months into the game. I've spent 7 months hoping for change. It's been 7 months talking about the positives and the negatives of this game and hoping that every month 2K would see what they're doing well and see what they're doing badly and adjust their game to make it better, because they've done so many good things this year. They've done so many decent things in isolation, but surrounded the good things with a million bad things. Just like today's locker code. They made a locker code that is... It's an Easter locker code for free guaranteed Galaxy Opal. How can they mess that up? Oh, by giving 2 unbelievable opals, 1 opal that sucks, and make it so there's a 90% chance you get the opal that sucks. I'm just so sick of this crap right now. Like, I'm so sick of this crap. Like, this mode is indefensible. And, like, I understand people wanting to say that, like, they like specific things in a mode. Cool. But anyone who is saying that overall that this is good, like, you can say that this code, your only argument for that this code being good is oh, they could have just not given us a code. Well, at the end of the day, 2K could just not release a game. Like, it's the same logic as saying that at the end of the day, 2K could just get rid of MyTEAM. You know what, they don't even have to make us MyTEAM. Good on 2K for making the video game. Fuck that. Like, and you're seeing it now even with the guys internally. Like, Fit obviously quit the Next Makers because he's so embarrassed by this game that he can't even be associated with 2K. And I know he's not the only one that's about to walk. We're seeing, like, now we're gonna see the new batch of Next Makers not being guys like Fit, Meech, Jazz, Henry that are willing to criticize the game. It's just gonna be the company guys, and fair enough. That's what 2K want to do. That's what 2K want to do, but, like, I don't know. And then you've got this, please take this 8-minute survey. I can guarantee, do you like RNG cards, which was a question. Like, these surveys come out at the end of the season. And if you're saying, oh, they're basing things based on the surveys, then that is just incompetence. Like, I will explain my reasoning for why it is just incompetence for how to program a game mode. So, they only ask for surveys at the end of every season. And I understand you're like, oh, when should they do it? Before they make decisions in the next season. Early in the season. Really get as early feedback as possible. Maybe multiple 4-minute surveys if they want this. So at the end of the season. So basically, if they get feedback that RNG cards suck, they have committed to RNG cards until July. Or say until, not July, June. They've committed to something that may have been received terribly till June. Even though they initially released the RNG cards in February. Because they're only asking at the start of April, pretty much, about these. They're only asking, so not pretty much, they're asking at the start of April because it was February was 6 months earlier. So they made a decision in February, and they're only asking for feedback in April that they can't implement till June. Are you listening to this? Like, and that is what's happened. And that is just taking at face value from what I've heard, that these surveys actually affect things. It's too fucking late. I'm sorry, feedback from December is not relevant right now. Because let's be real, the feedback technically that could have been seen for this season, implemented in the season in April, came from December. Came from stuff from December. The stuff from December, November. Feedback from season 4. Was it season 4? Yeah, so I'm wrong with that. I'm wrong with that. Sorry. It was probably January, February. But feedback from January is not relevant to feedback now because the whole game's changed. You've released Taco, you've released Yao, you've released some broken RNG odds. You've changed the whole game. You've had these 3-week events. The whole game's changed since January. So feedback from then doesn't matter. But that's the feedback they're taking. That's the route they're taking. It's the most... It's just reactive. It's just reactive. Nothing's proactive in this game. Half their events are the same crap as last year, except now everything's unauctionable. It's the same crap as last year. They're not even giving us anything more. Like, I initially thought, okay, cool, unauctionable cards. Does that mean we're going to be getting way more locker codes? Because, like, it doesn't really matter for 2K if they give out, like, supersonic pack locker codes every Friday. If they give one pack locker code and you're like, oh, you can do your challenges, fuck that shit. No one wants to play this game and do their challenges. Why not like the challenges and the locker code? Because it's unauctionable anyway. So it's not like it makes any difference and no one's going to pull anything from an unauctionable. But like, let's just say you have a locker code, unauctionable, every single week, which is what they used to do back in the day, but auctionable. Like, why not? If you're going to bring in a concept like unauctionable, at least do it like FIFA, where every card at least has some value. The thing with FIFA is that you get way, way more packs. If you want auctionable rewards, you can get them. If you want unauctionable rewards, you can get them more. For example, like, let's just say you do something and your reward is like a pack that costs 50k. A 50k pack. You can choose to get one auctionable 50k pack or two unauctionable. And the only time we've seen auctionable and unauctionable done correctly was once. Maybe twice. Maybe they brought this in twice for the guaranteed pink diamond packs. 100k for one auctionable. 100k VC. 50k VC for one unauctionable. That's how you do it. That is the only, and I repeat, only time unauctionable has been done right. And you want to know the whole thing is they brought in an unauctionable concept as a way to keep people's MT low with no plan on how to actually implement it in a way that doesn't look like it's a fuck you to their entire player base. And that, simply put, is what the unauctionable looks like. Like, people complain about unauctionable in FIFA, but there's always an argument. Like, I think it does skew more negative than positive, but I think there is always an argument for unauctionable. Like, because it does allow them to give out way more rewards. It allows people to get fodder because they have the whole SBC system. We have an exchange that is the most useless thing ever introduced in my team. This is literally somebody who played FIFA is like, oh, we should have this like exchange thing where you can give cards for other cards. And then someone said, yeah, let's do that. And then the person who was involved with implementing it had never seen FIFA before, didn't know what it was, and just made some crap, made just a piece of crap. It's been a piece of crap for 3 years. One time, in 3 years, the exchange has been done right. One time, and I repeat, one time, when you could get 27 of the lowest players. So, there was like a warped reality. And if you got the amethyst, who cost like 2,000 MT, if you got 27 of the amethysts, 9 of each of them, and you put it into the exchange, you got Bobby Jones, who was God. Who was God. So overall, it probably cost you about 75k. That Bobby Jones card was worth 300k. But obviously, as time went on, that Bobby Jones card became worse and your MT's gone. That is the one time it was done rightly. They never did it again. They never did it again. Maybe it wasn't interacted with perfectly that one time. These people didn't know if feckin' existed. But it was good. It was a good concept that if they did consistently, it would have been reacted better. But they did it once and threw it away. They did Stellar packs once and threw it away. I don't know what the hell that was for. And then they go and release Supersonic, the worst pack we've ever seen in my team, where they released the 30 speed big, and the only cards that people can afford if they're on a budget that are freaking Gus Williams, BD Claxton, who just ruined the whole market for pink. They've caused all the budget pink times to double in price because these cards are so ass and the only cards that came out of packs. It's like I'm not even gonna say I'm angry anymore. I'm just done. Like, I've made some of these truth videos angry. I've made some of these truth videos with a more optimistic tone. And this month update for the truth video is my I'm done video. I'm done caring. I'm still gonna talk about things objectively. Like, people are like, oh, if you don't care, why are you tweeting about stuff? Because it's my job right now. It's my job until I find a new one. And until I find a new one, I'm going to do this job as well as I can. I'm going to do my job of giving you guys updates on my team or making my team videos as well as I can until I have a new job. Like, there's no, I'm not going to just stop. I'm going to do my job as well as I can until I give it up. But my hope for the My Team game mode is gone. I don't care what they put in a 2k24 dev blog. It's going to be a piece of crap. I have no hope. I'm done. And you can see by the dwindling player base, I literally cannot find a game in this continent after 8 p.m. Albeit, I have not tried Unlimited. I cannot find a TTO or a clutch time game after 8 p.m. I have waited an hour. Oh, on my whole trip to find a game. I've wasted an hour of my vacation. Albeit, like, they're like, that hour is split at 4 times of 15 minutes. And it's not like it's anything major. 15 minutes once a day isn't like the end of the world. In reality, it could have just easily just been relaxed time. But I'm literally wasting an hour on my vacation because this game's so dead you can't even find a game on a continent. I'm just sick of this. I'm just sick. I am just sick of this game.